Hello, everyone out there. Hello. Yeah, I was just listening out to the radio, and I was watching television earlier, and it came to my attention. I came to the conclusion of my attention is you can be a liberal. You could be woke. Woo, I'm awake. You could be a snowflake. Whatever they want to call you. You shouldn't say libtard because the tard part we know is from retarded. You're not supposed to say the R word anymore. You could be a left-leaning individual. You could be whatever you want to call them, but you don't have to be. Don't faint. You don't have to be a liar. You just don't have to be a liar. I noticed a lot of this when in 2020 I declare that Donald Trump will run again. If Donald Trump wins again, he's going to win. If he runs again. Because no, Biden's going to win. And now I said, no, Biden's going to lose. And Trump's going to win. And then, of course, later on, it was Kamala. Kamala's going to lose. Trump's going to win. Because Trump's going to win. It doesn't matter who they run against. They have to run somebody really, really good. And they just don't have anybody really, really good. You may think Biden's really good. You may think that Tim Walz was the greatest vice president running mate kind of thing that she could have ever come up with. I think not. I do believe that he should be looked into for his stolen valor because that's not fair. If there's some guy down at the street corner with a sign that says I'm a veteran, please give me money, and he's not a veteran, he gets in trouble. Could get in trouble, potentially get in trouble. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't get in trouble. Subscribe. But those are not good candidates. They're terrible. So I said that Trump would win, and guess what? He did. I said Trump's going to win, and I said I know he'll win the Electoral College. He may win the popular vote, and guess what? He won both those. People bet me money. Yeah, bet me a lot of money. Did they pay when they lost? No. I won two. I actually won two different bets during the cycle. They bet me that Biden was going to win the election. Yeah, and he's gone. So I won that one early. I won that very early. Then, of course, then there was the Kamala Harris thing. Same thing. They bet me Kamala's win. People actually are out there saying that Kamala's going to win the day of. No, my thing is either they were joking, Kamala's going to win, or they're stupid. And no offense, if you thought Kamala was going to win, no offense to you. No offense. I don't care if you graduate from Harvard with a medical degree and 2 PhDs, maybe you're an attorney, a doctor, and you have 2 other PhDs, one in philosophy and one in, I don't know, ceramics. I'm not sure what your degrees are in, but you are stupid if you think that Kamala Harris is going to win the election. No. They say, Kamala's going to win. We're going to have our first female president. No. They couldn't even decide themselves, the Democrats, whether or not to say she's South Asian or is she black. I didn't see abundance of black people out there saying, yeah. Did you ever drive by and see a whole bunch of line of black people holding signs saying, like Kamala Harris, or honk your horn for Kamala, or hey, that's our girl, or any of that? No, none of that. If you don't vote for Kamala, you ain't black. I don't know what all this, but all this bunch of nonsense came up. Nonsense, utter nonsense. And sometimes I think that they would say it because wishful thinking. Other times I think they knew better. They were just lying. They're just lying. Trump, Kamala's win. If I say Kamala's win, and she doesn't, well, that's kind of untruthful. What I could say was, boy, I sure wish that Kamala Harris would win. I think she would be great. Whoop. Not a lot of people were saying that. Not a lot of people were saying that. I think she really lost it a couple times during the election. They said that when asked what would she do about the inflation and the high prices, and she started, well, prices are high, and she didn't give an answer. They're like, give us an answer. If Secret Service were there, they'd probably shake her. Give us an answer, Kamala. She wouldn't give an answer. It was word salad. Say what you like. It was terrible. Was named Carville, the Democratic strategist, said it was the worst, probably the worst campaign ever run by the Democrats. People said it was terrible. We lost. She was saying things that were costing her. That she said she's going to fight for trans rights, and she's going to support and prisoners that wish to transition. She supports that being paid for, and Trump would just take her words and put a commercial out about it. And they said, she says that, and she says, "I'm with you. If I'm with you, and if I'm with the transsexuals." And he said, he comes on and says, "My name is Donald Trump, and I'm with you." Boom, that was it. A lot of people said, screw her. I'm gonna vote for Trump. But they're still lying. It's been 50. What's today? The 14th. 54 days, I guess, since he's been elected. Is that right? Oh no, they're talking about his first 50 days. So we're saying he did more than 50 days than Biden. There's some Democratic people now are saying, the Democratic, whatever they call it, the smarty pantses that are worked on the campaigns and worked with Biden, and they said Biden should never have been allowed to run in 2020. I mean 2024, maybe 2020. But they should have told him, "No, I'm sorry, Mr. Biden. We all know it's time to not do that, or let's have a real primary." They won't have a real primary if they did have a real Democratic primary before they announced their candidate for 2024, and the Republicans had a real candidate, a real primary. They don't have anybody. There was not a sitting Republican candidate or president. So they had a sitting president, or nearly. He would just, we'll go with this guy. Let's go. Hey, let's go, Joe. And it turned out to be, you got to go, Joe. But they said that the Republican one would have been Trump, and then the Democrat would be a big fight. Even though Biden was in there, who would replace Biden? And they said it was just terrible. And they said, he wasn't running the country. Let's be honest. They're saying that's them. That's the Democrats, and they're saying he didn't really. We had the guy with the keys to winning. He's the guru. He's so smart. I knew in 2020 I said Trump was a win, and people were telling me I was Hitler. I was a rapist. I was a racist, and all that, and all this stuff going on. And were they basing that on? Where's my money? You've all lost. All of you that lost the money. You got my email address. You can send it to me through PayPal or something, or Venmo, I guess, or Zelle. Yeah, Zelle. Just Zelle me that money. I mean, I know you got an extra $1,000 to send to me for losing that bet. One guy was betting me. He said, "Oh yeah, she's gonna win. Kamala's gonna win. You don't know what you're talking about. You're stupid. You're an idiot. I have a degree in whatever. I don't know, a degree in basketball. I bet you he's gonna win." I go, "You can't bet me. You don't have any money. I'll bet you $500." So here's a guy who was on Facebook complaining about the price of his bus pass had gone up. Is that the kind of guy who's going to have $500 to send you? If you're struggling to purchase a bus pass, now you can just say, "Man, that hamburger, I used to get it for $1.40, and now it's $1.80. It's gone up 40 cents. You're still maybe not struggling to pay it. Oh my God, let me go to my car, and you're digging behind the seats, and you're taking aluminum cans, and you're squishing them. He has no money. And I said, "No, you can't do that." And he said, "What?" "Oh yeah, why not?" "Well, you're on welfare. You're on welfare. You're a guy that's on welfare." And I'm glad that the country decided that people like you, 36 years old, you're fully able to work. You don't work. We're going to we live in the greatest country in the world. You're complaining about how terrible this is. Go to some of these other countries and don't work and see what happens. And say, "I'm not going to work. Government, you're going to pay for me." What's going to happen to that guy? They'll find him dead in the street. Yeah, because there's no services. People, get out of my way, or whatever. This is the greatest country in the world. So the recent thing that I want to talk about, it just makes you look so stupid. We're talking, I mean, it's not saying bad about like Rain Man or or Forrest Gump, but wow, Mama always said, no, Mama never said. Your mama, she wasn't stupid. Hey, Forrest. Your mom didn't say that. No, that's urban legend that your mom said that. She may have said something about a box of chocolates. Now they do put the little thing of which kind of chocolate is each one. But you kind of can look at it like, okay, that one looks like a peanut cluster or something. These people are dumber than that. I mean, we're talking full-on Pinocchio. There's lying. And either they're stupid. This is a choice you have. If you're saying these kind of things, you're either stupid, yeah, ignorant. I don't think you're ignorant. No, you're just stupid. You're a liar or stupid. Those are your two choices. It's kind of like Mayor Bass now with the fires, or President Clinton. I didn't have sexual relations with that woman with his crooked finger. I've never answered. Yes, you did. Hey, Billy boy, you did. And then we got this Mayor Bass. I didn't know that these high winds and dry conditions could start fires. Well, we sent you a number of emails. Well, you didn't say, Mayor Bass, there could be fires. I knew there's fires, and I'm a dum-dum. I'm not the mayor of Los Angeles. My dog knew there's going to be fires. They sniff the air and know that there's something is coming, something brewing there. The wind, here comes the storm. But she didn't know. So some people are too smart to claim that they are dumb. You know. So Bill Clinton, liar. Kamala Harris, liar. Karen Bass, liar. Kamala Harris, yes, liar as well. She fell on the coconut tree. But what I say, if you're a Democrat, if you're a liberal, if you're a snowflake, if you're a libtard, if you're whatever category you put yourself in, you just be, I'm a very liberal Democrat. Fine. Just don't be a liar. On the TV, they're saying that people are saying, if I get a check for $5,000, you know what I'm going to do? Well, yeah, you're going to probably spend it on maybe groceries or rent, or maybe you'll take a vacation. That's me thinking out loud. I'm going to tear it up and throw it in the face of the postman. Okay, there's a lot of problems with that. One, it's not going to be a paper check. Sorry, my little princess butterfly. It was a man. You're not going to get a paper check in the mail. Dumb. This is not 1958. You're not going to tear it up. Of course, that's stupid. The postman doesn't hand you the mail. How you doing, Mr. Johnson? Here is your mail. What are you going to run after him? Can you check? And he stops the next person. Okay, and what if it's a woman? What if it is a they? What if is it a postman? You're supposed to be a liberal. I'm a liberal. Or whatever you are. So I'm not saying anything wrong with people. My family is all 100% basically liberals, Democrats. And they're smart enough to know that no one's going to deliver a paper check in the mail. Oh boy, $5,000! We know we're not going to get a paper check. Now, let's look at the situation. You're impoverished. You're a very poor person. Let's say the guy with the bus pass. He told me that as well, that he was going to throw away his check. He wouldn't, if he gets one, he's not going to accept it. And so, did he accept all the stimulus money? Yep, he did. 1 second here. Okay, she's going to bark. I'm almost done here. But anyway, he accepted all the stimulus money, right? He accepts welfare. He accepts his EBT card, his electronic benefit transfer card, whatever they call it, his welfare. He accepts the free rent. They gave him he was complaining about his apartment because there was no closet in there. He has to take his shirts and fold them and put them on the. He's not putting his shirts on a hanger. You know, he has a big pile of whatever in the living room or whatever room it is. He is. We support him. You have a son that you didn't know about, and that's him, because we take care of him 100%. But he goes, oh, I'm going to throw it away. I said, no, you're not. Just shut up. I will too. I said, well, yeah, you heard about as smart as this if you were two. But no, you're not going to throw that away. You're going to keep it. You're going to cash it. So you did all those other checks that came, all the food stamps or food card. You keep it all. The free medical, you go to that. You're not going to do that. Now, if you're Taylor Swift, here's my suggestion. If you're Taylor Swift and a check for $5,000, which is like electronically transferred into your account, and you see it's from the federal government, and it's the DOGE money, and you don't want it, and you're Taylor Swift and you're very rich, donate that. Yeah, what if Taylor Swift took her $5,000 and Beyonce and all them other say they're Trump haters, and take that $5,000 and donate it to a program that's something they care about? Maybe I think Taylor Swift sings songs. What if she took that $5,000 and donated it to took $1,000 and donated to 5 different impoverished inner city or not inner city, it could be a rural school, it could be just a regular school, schools that can't afford their music program, and she donates $1,000 each one, and they can buy some triangles, ding 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 ding, and some recorders, and the kids can learn music. What if she did that? That could happen. What about Rosie? She needs money. Rosie, they say they have A-list actors and B. They say she's an X-list actor. She's an X. She's probably, oh no, they said Z. They just say Z. First they said no. They just say X. I think X is funnier. She's an X-level actress or performer. She's not important anymore. Not important what they say that. And then there's the new thing. Oh yeah. If they gave me a Tesla, I'd set it on fire. No, you're not. First of all, you couldn't afford to insure it. You had to sell it. If you got it, he couldn't afford to insure it. But he's on the bus with a bus pass, and here's a vehicle to drive. And he has a driver's license. I wonder who he'd do. Okay, no one's sending you a Tesla. You may be getting $5,000. Maybe you get $1,000. Maybe if you get $100, if this DOGE place sends you $100, you're going to take that $100 and you're going to keep it. So don't be stupid. I mean, no, I was saying don't be stupid. Don't be a liar. Just don't be a liar. You know what happened. You know, people are out there damaging. A lot of these people that drive these cars are upper middle class, upper class, rich people that have the money to buy a Tesla. Some people, I would never buy a Tesla. Well, you don't have the money to buy a Tesla. You know, you're lucky to be able to go to CarMax and buy yourself a $5,000 used car with, you know, duct tape and or not CarMax, but some of these little stations. These I don't know if you have them near you. We have a heavy Hispanic station population here, and it'll say no license, no insurance needed to buy a car there. Well, yeah, but you can't drive it legally, right? Can you legally buy it without a license? You know, do you have proof of insurance? And you don't have that many insurance or a license, and they'll sell you a car. You can drive it off a lot today. And my friend who's Spanish, she would read it to me, and we laughed. There was one of those dealers across the street from one of the laundromats I managed, and she'd read the signs to me, and she thought it was funny too. I don't know her status. Hey Gladys, what's your status? I don't know, but you're not gonna throw away $5,000. Nope. And if someone gave you a Tesla, you're gonna keep it. But a lot of people are out there damaging these Teslas. They're throwing through a. They said it was an unhoused individual, but they think it probably was not. It was probably a protester. Took one of those large, not the small can of propane, but the big one. You know, looks kind of like a keg, and threw it through the windshield. People burned them. People did the face. But these are rich, liberal, most likely, because they don't. They want to get rid of fossil fuels, and what they did is they're destroying their vehicles. So the same people that are donating money to help you, whether you need it or not, I mean, there's help out there available for you. They're paid for food banks and donations of this, and donating to children with maybe cancer. Or you see the sad commercials of the dogs that are in need, or the veterans that are in need, or they volunteer they volunteer and they bring a whole bunch of backpacks, and people put a bunch of stuff in there. They handle the backpacks to the kids at school time. Those are the people that you're out there burning their cars or damaging their cars. I mean, they'll say, screw this. There was a lady that rode her bicycle. She was probably about 60, I guess, and she didn't have a car. She would ride her bike to help with the homeless and feeding the homeless in the park. And she had her bike locked up, and one of the unhoused individuals stole her bike. One of the guys, she was handing out would you like? Oh, we got these beautiful oranges. Here's some oranges, and don't forget to go to the canned goods thing, and the hygiene bags. There's hygiene bags right over there. And then she would be helping. And she's all excited. She goes back to her bike, and it was stolen. The unhoused individual had been arrested. She did get it back, but that's kind of happens. Eventually, people might say, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to help. So don't be a liar. $5,000? Yeah, you want that $5,000. Do I want that $5,000? I sure do. If someone gave me a Tesla truck, okay, or a Cybertruck or a Tesla car, it's great. Thank you so much. I'd have to figure out how I could charge it. Stick it in the charger. So some of them have the charge plug. Some I guess don't. Some are all electric, and yeah, I think do they have a hybrid? I don't even know. That's a little I know about it because nobody's giving me that. A lot of these celebrities that said they're going to move. Oh, that's another guy. He bet me that he was going to leave the country. I go, leave the country? You don't even have a job. What's your modes of transportation? He's another bus guy. Another wrong bus. This all came out during the problems we're having with the metro here in Southern California. I said, you're not leaving. How? What country are you going to go to? Are you going to walk to Canada or walk to Mexico? He's kind of limited to his choices. He's on foot, or taking a bus. You can't really take a bus. He says he's going to go to France. France doesn't want you. They have enough people on welfare there. What are they going to do? You're going to fly to France. Someone's going to give you a way to get to France. Then you get to France, you have no job, you don't speak the language, and you're going to be very beneficial to them. Not happening. So just don't be a Pinocchio. Don't be a liar. Just don't be a liar. It's okay to be a liberal. Please, come on. If you're going to be a liar, you look so stupid. All these celebrities with all the money, oh, I'm leaving. No, you're not. Oh, I'm going to leave. No, you're not. They have the money to do it. They have the means to. Are they going to do it? No. Why? Because they love it here. They love it here. They love it here. A lot of them, they love Trump. A lot of them out there, you see them protesting and saying, oh, Trump's a bad guy. They voted for Trump. They'll be happy to get those. The economy is getting better. They'll be happy for that. They're happy, but just come on, please, begging, subscribe. I'm also begging you, please subscribe, like, share. And what are your comments? Are you liberal that says that if they got a $5,000 check, they would just tear it up and throw it in the face of the postman? If I get a fake check, you get all those fake checks. Hi, I'm the barrister of the Nigerian court system, and here's a check for $5,000. And then they please take this check for $5,000 and send us back $500 because we need the 10% to go into a Nigerian educational fund. So $4,500 of the check is for you, but you gotta please mail that $500. So you go back to the bank, you mail them the $500, you deposit the check's no good, you lost $500. Luckily you don't lose $5,000. But yeah, just don't be stupid. Come on. I mean, I keep saying don't be stupid because that's how stupid this is. But don't be a liar. Be honest. $5,000. Thank you very much. Car. Woohoo! Car. Got a car. Whatever it is. If you go on Price is Right and you win the big showcase showdown. I don't want that, Drew, because I don't believe in CBS or whatever. Stupid.